Welcome to another Ye Olde Battle Reps Warhammer The Old World Battle Report. I think this might be number 10 possibly. I've done quite a few now. I think we're up to 10, yeah. We haven't played a lot lately. We don't really know what we're doing. I haven't used Tomb Kings in a while. You've used Orcs like 2 or 3 times before. So yeah, we thought we'd have another game, a bit smaller than the last couple. It's 2,000 points.
It isn't 10.
Not 10th?
It's 10th, yeah.
It is 10th, yeah. So yeah, Tomb Kings versus Orcs and Goblins. And basically, we'll go over the armies in a second. It's just a straightforward standard mission. No special stuff. And yeah, let's have a look at the armies, then we'll roll for first turn. 2,000 points of Orcs and Goblins. Start over here, shall we?
Yeah, there's a guest cat here. She's playing Tomb Kings. She thinks it's Egypt again. 10
Big and ball boys.
big and ball boys. They've got cavalry spears, light armour.
Oh, okay. It's only 4+ save.
Yes. Why did I do that?
Points, maybe. I don't know.
Both points again. Light armour, shields, standard bear position. They're big uns, as Jack said. And in the unit is also my big boss. He's got heavy armour and a great weapon and the big red raggedy flag. So they get +3 to their combat res before they've even fought. Over here, 10 black orcs, fully painted. They've got full plate, obviously, stubborn, shields, standard bearer, musician, champion.
The tray's not painted, so it doesn't count.
They've got the Angry Lads flag, so they're frenzied. And they've also got my Black Orc War Boss, who's my general. He's got Tasmania Protection, Ogre Blade, full place armor and shield. He's got 3+ save and a 5+ ward. Then I've got my Rock Lobber and my Doom Lobber Catapult and my Giant, all just straightforward. 30 Night Goblins. They've got just full command and 3 Fanatics. And I've also got my Night Goblin Odd Knob in there. He's got an Earthing Rod and a Power Scroll and Wild Magic. And then I've got 28 Orcs, standard Orc Mob, standard bear musician boss. They've got spears and light armour and shields. And I've got Manglersquig. We agreed before the game.
Oh yeah, a couple of limitations.
Two rules, I suppose.
Yeah.
1, no level 4s.
Yep.
So my odd knob is only level 3. And we also agreed no ridden monsters, so no characters on monsters.
Yeah.
Because when you get dragons and they're just
yeah, which I don't mind doing that from time to time, but I also like doing this from time to time as well. It's nice to have variety.
Yes.
Because it's kind of like an arms race where it's like, well, if I wouldn't take a dragon probably, but like I'm going to have a super tough guy on a War Sphinx, and you've got your Wyvern, and you just end up using the same stuff all the time. So with that in mind as well, I've taken loads of stuff that I have not taken before or taken very little of, just because I want to try them out. I haven't used them in a long time. So we'll start over here. We've got Tomb Scorpion. This is just a War Sphinx, no like character on it or anything, and the headdress is broken off annoyingly.
That's the sin of resin, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so brittle.
So brittle.
And a lot of my army, most of it in fact, I say most of it, I think all of it is 3D printed. It's all resin. And it's got Fiery Roar, the breath weapon. And I've got a unfinished...
Really cool looking.
Yeah, it's actually cooler looking because it's got like beetle wings that come out on the side. I just haven't finished painting those, and then I've got to highlight and everything. But yeah, I really like that catapult. So Scream Skull Catapult, it's got Skulls of the Foe, makes it a bit better. Do you take a panic test at -1 if it hits you? Or you might have to take a casualty, I'm not sure. 3 chariots that just need crew, basically. 4 Ushabti with the ritual blades, like the big great weapon things, because I always take the bow ones, so I thought I'd try something different, and I've got those models, so why not? Colossus, a level 3, it's my Hierophant with 1 Hieratic Jar, because I haven't got a BSB or anything, so I can't reroll, and Earthing Rod, another Scream Skull catapult, just the old one I used to have. 35 skeletons with light armor shield, war banner, champion, and my Tomb Prince is in there with great weapon, 5-up armor from Armor of Meteor, I think it's called, and a 5-up board. Level 2 priest, 4 Necropolis Knights. I've never taken that many before because I'm using one of my snakes as an extra one. Because I do like that unit 3, so I thought, why not take 4? That's everything on the board, and then I've also got 5 skeleton skirmishers and 2 sepulchral stalkers in ambush.
Factory roll first turn then?
Yes.
So I picked one first, so Orcs get +1.
+1.
1.
So 2.
4.
I don't think I have to go first. I don't think you get to choose anymore.
No.
But I'll go first because I've got some shooting as well. So, as you will know if you've seen our other reports, this is not going to be mega detailed. Anything exciting happens, we'll probably film dice rolls here and there. Yeah. It's going to be a lot of turn summaries and phase summaries. Try and keep it sort of 20-25 minutes or so. Don't like to go on for like an hour. So yeah, come back probably either in my turn or at the end of my turn probably. Come in at the end of my turn 1. Basically, just moved up with most stuff. Obviously, can't move that far. I haven't got much reserve move. They've got reserve move, but they're kind of blocked. So most things have moved up. They got 3 hits on the goblins, but didn't wound. And then both of the catapults fired at the goblins because I know they've got worse leadership, I guess.
No, the leadership is like 8.
But yeah, so that's
yes, it's still
7.
It's still the best target. Really.
Yeah, and also they could kill them more easily, and it might scatter on the giant as well.
Yeah.
And this one could actually see them through that gap. But they both scattered miles away and then didn't.
Yeah, one landed about here, one landed about there.
No spells or anything because there's nothing worth casting at the moment. So that is my turn 1. On to Orcs and Goblins turn 1. Okay, end of Orcs and Goblins turn 1. Got some movement. That went 12 inches around there. Everything else pretty much moved up.
But staying out charge.
Stayed out charge, so they didn't go that far because they didn't want to risk being charged by them, even though they'd probably be okay, I assume.
Probably,
yeah. Don't know.
So then I did Vindictive Glare on the Scorpion.
Yep, got it.
Cast it.
Yep.
Do the 2 to wound. And of course I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Didn't cast any other spells. Rock Lobbers. Rock Lobber and Doomed on Catapult, any things. Rock Lobber got a direct hit. Doing a catapult misfired and can't fire this turn or next turn.
Yeah, so the Rock Lobber killed 5 skeletons, but obviously I'm not taking them off yet because they might come back. Yep. That's it.
That's it. On to Team King's turn 2.
Yep. Coming back at the end of my turn 2. Didn't move up too much with them. They moved up. Giant moved up, hoping for a giant off at some point. The Shabti, I don't know what they're doing, they're a bit stuck. Came up. They were sort of had to pivot round the rock, let him move across. Went up as much as possible with that, and that is kind of warily trying to fend off the Mangler Squig. And then in shooting, we got a direct hit on goblins, even with indirect fire. It still hit the centre and killed 7 or 8, I think.
7, yeah. Test.
It didn't panic, and then the other one targeted the orcs, hit a couple, but they made it on.
Clicked 1, and then I saved it.
Saved it on a 6. And the stalkers over there did get a hit on the Mangler Squig, but it didn't wound because it's only strength 2 versus initiative 3. They wound versus initiative rather than toughness. Bows didn't do anything there. Magic, nothing worth casting again. I healed back all 5 skeletons quite easily. Yeah. And you can't heal back goblins. Yeah, so on to Orcs turn 2. Right, end of Orcs and Goblins turn 2. They have plucked up some courage and been aggressive now. Come up, ready to clobber. Clobber.
You know, they're thinking of releasing. I'll tell this little story.
Yeah, so I don't think we said about this unit first. This unit at the back there.
Yeah, they popped
so
on.
Both man bushes came on. They came on there.
Came on there.
Yeah.
So I put Fratic here.
Yep.
And it charged straight through them. Got 8, so it's off the board at the moment. Will come on next.
It'll come on next turn. Yeah.
Did How many hits
It
did I get?
did
2 hits.
2 hits.
2 hits. 2's to wound.
Yeah.
Double 1.
Double 1 to wound.
So I thought, well, I'll put another fanatic there then. Charged him through it, got a double 3 on his move, died immediately. Third fanatic, put there, moved through it, got double 5, died immediately.
You shouldn't expect anything better from any of them.
So they've done nothing.
3 out of 3 fanatics went through this unit. 2 of them died, 1 of them did nothing. And actually it's just useless.
These are some veteran
I was going to class
skeletons.
another spells with them actually, I've remembered.
Oh yeah, yeah, we'll do that in a sec. But the Vindictive Glare went off again and just did 1 wound to the Scorpion. Hang on, you still got your Doom Diver to fire.
No, I can't find the tab.
Oh yeah, so the Rock Lobber hit the chariots and killed 1. 1 into the hole. And that was all the shooting and everything, wasn't it? You got another spell to do, so we'll do that.
Yeah, well, I'm going to look at my spells, otherwise I forgot my spells.
Yep.
So got too excited about fanatics.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think your Fanatics have had 1 game where they've done well, and every other game they've just all died or not got to the target or something.
Yeah. And I almost didn't bring them. I didn't need them to make up the point, because that were enough core.
Yeah.
I thought, I'll bring some fanatics to be fun. Well, also because I wanted to bring a Night Goblin odd knob, because basically it's just cheaper than an Orc one. It does exactly the same thing.
Yeah,
so I don't know why I didn't need to bring an Orc one. So I thought I'll bring some Night Goblins as well, and they're just terrible.
I mean, they should be good, but you've had such bad luck with them in general.
They keep on doubles.
In this,
that's the main thing. Keep on doubles.
I think that's a new. I don't think they used to die on doubles. I think it's a new thing.
I don't know. I mean, this is a new low for them.
This is the worst they've ever done.
Pretty bad. Did you like that? Absolutely not. How about that?
George has mentioned, tried to cast a couple of spells. Itchy Nuisance failed to cast, but then Bad Moon Rising went off, -3 weapon skill. It's already initiative 1, I think. So, yeah, pretty good. Okay, so my turn 3. Got some charges. They charged into Ball Boys who countercharged, but they only got 2 on the countercharge, so I will be going first because I'm initiative 3, same as them. This giant failed his charge on a double 1. Very annoying. Chariots got into the Night Goblins.
5 skeletons into
the skeletons into the Doom Diver. Over there it was charge or be charged basically. Yeah. They're not great in combat, but charge or be charged.
And then this guy didn't charge, moved up and flamed.
If moved up flamed, only killed 1 with his flame.
And then
there's catapults fired, both fired at the Orc boys. 1 completely missed. The other one killed like 3 or 4. So
4 fell together.
4 died. Yeah. So it killed 3. He killed 1. Failed to cast Wind Blast on the Black Orcs with my level 2. Backed up with these skeletons a bit, and then you have to try to move around. So basically, we'll probably do all the rest of the combats, and then we'll do this one on camera. Okay, so it's still my turn 3. We've just done most of the combats. This went terribly. When I realised they had D3 extra attacks with their tails, I thought they might not be too bad, but they didn't do any wounds, and it killed 1, and then the other one crumbled.
And then another wound on the other one, so.
Yeah. Over here, killed like 4, took some wounds in return, and then crumbled.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's probably to be expected, really. They killed the Doom Diver easily. No, it fled.
It fled, yeah.
And as far as...
It dies,
it run, when they break and flee, it dies. So they've done their job. And then, let's do this combat here. I'm going first, so Necropolis Knights themselves on top. They got 9 attacks. And they are weapon skill 4. So
you're doing 3s.
Oh, you only have skill 3? Even the biggest don't get... Oh.
And the big ones is +1 strength.
Strength. Oh. These are super elite.
They're big,
people.
But they're not better at doing stuff. They're just stronger.
Yeah, okay. So 3s, okay. So we've got quite...
About right.
About right. Strength 5 with the cavalry spears. So
4.
3s to wound. 6s go straight to the armour.
Yep. Quite scary.
Yeah.
Not single 6.
That's 4 wounds at -1.
So they've got 4 plus 8, wasn't it?
Yep, so 5 up.
Light armour, shields, armoured hide. 5 plus. Save none, so 4 die.
Okay.
Quite tragic.
Yeah. And then we've got 12 from the snakes. 4s with the snakes, and 6s will wound automatically.
I'll take any 6s out.
Ooh.
4 6s.
Not bad. And then these will be
3s.
3s to wound, but no AP.
Oh, jeez, look at that. 8 wounds.
8 wounds with the snakes. Snakes coming in clutch.
This is horrific for my big boys. That's even... Oh, my God. 3, 6. That's a whole unit.
Oh, Jesus.
So how many have I got left? I've got 1,
So just be
2,
a character.
3, 4, 5, 6 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That's the whole unit.
Oh, God.
And then...
It'd just be your character
that's
left.
a wound on the character who hasn't got any better armour.
Okay, so he
That's a
takes
wound on
them.
the character. So the whole unit would got character.
Oh my God. That is not what I was expecting at all.
Awful. So my big boss, I think he's got 2 wounds, but 1 wound left, I think.
Oh my God.
He's just like a... Yeah, 1 wound left on my character. It's the last thing left to attack.
Okay. Great weapon.
He's weapon for 5, so he'll be hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Oh, God's sake, my rolling's been so bad.
That's been really bad.
And strength 6.
2s.
2 wounds.
It's a great weapon.
Great weapon, yeah.
So one of them goes straight through the armour, because I've got 4 up armour save as well.
Okay.
And then the other one will be -2 with a great weapon, yeah? Or do you get an extra one for being...
I get an extra 1.
Oh, so they both go straight through.
Choppers, yeah.
Both go straight through, so just 6 up regen then, that's me.
Okay.
Nope, I don't think I've made a single regen save yet. So that's...
And I got my Tusker charge, yeah.
Oh, you got your boar as well. So 1
Boar.
left.
4. 4 balls. I have 1 attack. 1 attack. Hits. This will be strength.
I think it's +1, doesn't it?
1 to strength 4.
So falls to wound.
And it'll be -1.
Okay.
Wounds.
Wounds at -1, so 5 up save.
Oh, yeah.
Nope, so that's...
Regen. I killed 1.
Oh, you kill 1, yeah.
So. No,
Oh,
survive.
it's
That's
so
3
nice.
wounds.
Okay, so 3 wounds he's done.
3 wounds. So let me take all my... I can't believe that's the worst my boys have ever done.
Yeah, well, same time they've done bad.
Yeah.
I just didn't think that. I thought I'd kill some, take some, which I would be
I
stuck
mean, they're going
there.
to take a Black Orc charge and just flank afterwards.
Well, you've got your guy left who's going to have to see if he flees.
Yeah.
And I might pursue. Well, I'll definitely pursue.
Yeah. So we need to work out the result though.
Yeah.
You got 7, didn't you? You killed 6. Well, you killed
I killed all
10.
of
You
them.
killed 10.
You killed
So you got
10,
10.
close order 11.
Yeah.
So,
You got 11.
yeah.
I did 3 wounds.
Yep.
He probably does have close order, but I don't think it counts.
You don't have enough wounds now
Yeah.
for close order, yeah.
So he has close, his 3, and then he's got +1 for being a banner.
yeah. So
Another
4.
1 for being the big red raggedy
5.
flag, which I forgot what that did. +1 weapon skill, yeah.
Okay.
And +1 combat result. So I got 5.
5, I've got 10.
So I
You lose
lost
by
by
5. Okay, yeah.
So that's not going to pass. But it's not.
But
this is the
you,
point where
I outnumber you by enough
Yeah.
that you...
but I'm just going to die. 'Cause I'm a banner bearer.
Oh, okay.
I'm a banner, so you'll just die immediately.
Is that when you flee, you die?
Pretty sure that's what it used to be in 8, wasn't it?
Yeah, we'll check. I'll come back a sec. Okay, so we couldn't... It used to be that if the BSB fled, it was destroyed, but we couldn't find that rule anywhere, so correct us if I'm wrong, but he fled, but they rolled enough to catch him, so he's gone. That's the end of my turn 3. It's on to Orcs turn 3. Orcs turn 3. Giant charge, my giant, yeah, giant off, but then it wasn't feeling confident enough. It needed backup. Actually, their friends
their
did.
friends
Their
had
friends
to
they had to
back,
charge,
yeah.
and they got to the flank. The boys charged the war sinks through the woods, and 1 died, but yeah, they got in.
Yeah.
There's some combat. Mangler Squig came back
Squig.
around that way.
Fnatic came on because we didn't know what are the rules. Because normally, if you go off the board, you then come back on again.
Yeah,
So
so we
Fnatic
let come back on.
Went 3 inches that way, so he's fucking useless. Fired at them, misfired.
Misfired, of
Didn't
course.
do the crew can't fire till next turn.
Yeah,
Till 2 turns time, which is basically the end of the game. So they're
Yeah.
useless. They've been terrible.
yeah,
They've been terrible. They've been terrible. They
yeah.
were terrible. Yeah.
So it's just basically there wasn't any magic, was there? Because you're in
No.
combat.
No shooting.
Yeah, so
you had to do combat basically,
Combat.
which is just 1, 2, 3.
we'll come back after that combat. So that's the end of Orcs turn 3. Yeah, obviously that was my Nicholas Colossus. Willard.
The nature of it though is
10 wounds.
Just my warbot did it by himself.
10 wounds from the war boss because he spent 7, declared a war and choppers, Hit on 2s, re-rolling 1s, wound on 3s, re-rolling
Furious
1s.
charge, frenzied.
I think he got 7 or 6 or 7. No, how many attacks did he
I
have?
got 6 hits, 6
Yeah,
wounds.
yeah. Yeah,
And then I did
multiple
10,
wounds
did
D3.
10 wounds because you had no armor save, so I did 10 wounds.
I did make 4 regen saves, which is the
Always
best roll I've
saving.
had, yeah.
And then the rest of them were attacking the giant. But
Yeah. Yeah, so that's turn 3. On to my turn 4. Dan's kind of let me reform them because they wouldn't have been facing that way. I think that's a change from 8th where you had to stay facing the wrong way, but you can test a reform and turn around. So they did that. So then he's turned his Black Orcs around to face them. Yeah, they're kind of going to have to charge them really because what are they going to do otherwise?
Yep.
Okay, so my turn 4. I tried to charge the giant with the Shabti going through that tree, but they failed. They were really low. They charged into the Black Orcs. They charged into the Rock Lobber. That's it. And the Scorpion turned round. I did get two debuffs. Yeah, I got Plague of Rust and Desiccation off onto the Black Orcs.
Just horrible.
The Black Orc boss could probably kill that whole unit on his own, but I might stand a good chance of killing quite a few Black Orcs at the same time as him, because we'd both be initiative 6. So basically, it's just combat. Oh, shooting. I fired both of my catapults at the giant. One scattered off, and the other one misfired, but I rolled a 6 on the misfire, so it's fine.
Yeah, you rolled 6s. I rolled
you
3s.
Yeah. Right, so we'll just come back after, because there'll be a lot of dice rolling there. We'll just come back at the end of the turn, I think. Okay, so come back after combat. Over here, the War Swings did a lot better this time. It killed probably 5 or 6, I think, and didn't take any wounds in return. One combat and pushed them back. Oh, they fell back in good order and it went back into them. Over here, the skirmishers, they killed. They just one combat and it fled, so died again. So they have been MVP unit, ridiculous. Over here, it's kind of swings and roundabouts. The big boss or war boss
didn't do as well.
He only killed one outright.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just didn't roll that much for your multiple wounds, I don't think.
No, I rolled bad in multiple wounds.
But then I only killed 6 Black Orcs.
Didn't really go the way I thought it was going to go.
Which I was expecting to do a bit more. Dan rolled quite well.
You rolled well for your regen, so he still caused 6 wounds.
He still caused 6 wounds. That's it. Yeah, he caused 6. So he caused 6 wounds. I didn't take all of them. I killed 6 Black Orcs because you rolled quite well for your saves. I ended up losing combat by 4 because of his ranks and banners and whatnot. Big red raggedy nonsense.
Flag, yeah.
So yeah, I crumbled and I've only got 2 left. So I killed 6 Black Orcs. That's no mean feat, but I could have wiped out half the unit with a bit more luck. But I think that's about right because your boss guy could have wiped the whole unit himself and he didn't. So okay, so Orcs and Goblins turn 4. Not a lot of movement or anything. The Mangler Squeak's just chilling over there.
If I'd rolled really high, I have a feeling it can't actually go through there anyway.
Oh, right.
Because I think it can't go through impossible
death or something, yeah. But yeah, it's just there in case I win.
Well, if you kill the unit, he's going to charge into you afterwards, basically.
Fnatic got a quite convenient position, just
right
in front of the Night Goblins.
Yeah, so that's brilliant. Well done, dickhead.
So they didn't charge through him. They tried a Vindictive Glare and killed one.
Because he killed one.
Giant charge in Shabti.
Yep.
Yikes.
Well, actually, he did do something.
Yep.
And
that's it.
Okay, on to combat.
Okay, it's the end of Orcs and Goblins turn 4. What didn't we...
So, we didn't do this. So,
this
guy killed the Orcs. Well, he chased them down.
He just just won combat. He didn't do that well in combat, but he won by 1.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, they didn't do any wounds again. They rolled a 10 to leadership and fled, and he caught them.
That BSB is dead in turn 2.
Yes.
Wherever it was.
They
killed them. They killed 2 in return.
Yeah.
Then they killed them freshly forward. They turned around. That's it. Oh, and the giant killed 1 Ushabti and took 2 wounds in return.
Oh, one of them's got 1.
One of them's got 2 wounds left.
2 wounds left. And then they crumbled.
Yes, and one's got 1
left. Yeah. They go ground, so it means they can get into him. So it's on to my turn 5 and getting thin on the ground now. Okay, my turn 5. Charges. War Sphinx into the man, so we finally got it.
Yeah.
It stopped hopping around.
Yeah.
They probably just killed the walls. So.
I don't think so. I think you'll kill it because he got 4 wounds.
Yeah. And then I brought in a Shabdi back with the healing. And okay, so
Yeah. So
these charged the giant.
Charged the giant, but couldn't wheel
He
because he was
there.
in the way.
Yeah.
So we've said you're clipping it, but don't wheel.
Yeah, we weren't sure how to do
We're
it.
not
It
sure,
doesn't
so
really
we've left it at
explain.
that.
And then he moved out the way,
So
obviously.
we the other way afterwards saying we're going to say that so you can get supporting attacks.
Yeah, and
The spear's contact anyway. So
and my prince will move
Will make
across
way,
and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
And then both stone throwers missed.
Yeah, they fired.
One killed one skeleton.
Fired the Black Orcs. They haven't done great, really.
One misfired and can't fire now the rest of the game because in 1 turn left.
Yeah.
The other one scattered and hit a skeleton and killed one skeleton. Which is hilarious.
I think
this that far away and you managed to hit that guy. It's like, dude, come on.
I think both of them firing all game have killed 7 goblins.
I think
What else
so,
did
yeah.
they kill?
I killed some skeletons, but then they came back.
Yeah.
The
yours were
catapult
good.
did nothing at all because it misfired turn 1, then got charged.
Yeah, so yours were like harassed and killed.
Mine were horrendous. Mine did nothing.
Mine have had unimpeded shots all game and still done very little. So.
Yes.
And 2 scorpions just too far away to do anything now. So we'll just come back at the end of my turn, see what happens.
Yeah,
Okay.
very quick now.
End of that turn.
So, 2 turn 5.
Yeah, so they
Just about killed the
they
giants.
killed the giant because the Shabti got quite a lot of attacks. You got jump up and down, but you only killed like 1 Shabti, I think.
Yeah.
I think you rolled bad to wound.
I think
Well, a couple of
I
ones.
rolled a couple of ones.
You should have
and
killed 2 Shabti.
Should have killed 2 Shabti.
So then they got like 6 attacks. So they killed him.
And they timbered and killed 6 skeletons.
Yeah. So soften up the skeletons a lot, ready for this charge.
Yeah.
Um,
Over here,
yeah.
Manuscript 1 did really well.
I got 1 wound
1
left.
wound left and he's going to charge in a minute.
How many wounds has Magnus got left?
3.
So you only took 1 wound.
You did 1 wound.
Yeah, I didn't roll very well there. So yeah.
Yeah.
So it's now Orcs and Goblins turn
Turn 5.
5. Yeah. Very simple. Black Orcs charge that unit.
I think did the good
Finally
question
moved out of the way.
and then charge.
Charge
And then charge.
back in. So,
yeah,
come back
hopefully
if there's
I'll
any
kill
left.
3 pigs.
Okay, so the end of Orcs and Goblins turn 5.
Manga Squig.
Magnus Squig killed with his impact hits.
With impact hits,
Got
quite
6
easily,
impact
quite
hits.
impact. It got 6 impact hits.
Yep.
And -3 armor, so it plowed it.
Yep.
They charged, they killed that unit of 5 skeletons, which has been amazing anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then over here,
Challenge. I issued a challenge with my prince, and the Black Orc War Boss accepted. I didn't spike my saves, so I barely saved anything. And
yeah, no, you did really bad.
I think I rolled 15 or so dice altogether, and rolled 2 5-ups on that altogether.
Well, that's just typical.
Anyway, yeah, he completely muddled the prince. Got 8 combat res just from killing the prince. He got his full overkill.
Basically ended up with a combat res of 12 in my favour, so...
The orcs, weirdly, with all their attacks, I made loads of regen saves. You only actually killed 2 skeletons with the orcs.
Yeah, they didn't do as
But
well.
because the regen counts for combat, I ended up losing 12 more skeletons.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 by 12. So I got the war banner in the unit.
But there'll be, you've actually, well, I should kill you still, because I've got 2 rounds of combat now, but...
You should kill me. If I don't heal loads now, you'll probably kill me in this next turn.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can heal for you. Cool.
If not, I should kill you in my turn.
Yeah, oh yeah, either way you'll come in your turn. Either way,
so.
you should get that unit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. On to my turn 6, last turn. Not much left now. Actually, they roll pretty well.
They rolled really well.
Basically, really good wound roll with the orcs. I think
And good
loads of
hitting.
wounds.
Actually hit with most of them.
And then it was a horrible storm, not a perfect storm, of me just making basically none of my 5-up saves.
Yeah.
And then no regen, like 1 regen. So I ended up losing by 13.
13, which is exactly how many were left.
No, I had less. I had like 11 left.
Oh,
No, I did have,
Yeah,
I had 13 left.
13 left.
I had exactly, yeah.
It's like a map crumble.
So annoyingly, I thought I might have a couple left, and then they just wipe that in Orcs turn 6. But they could have been my turn. They could reform.
Hopefully to kill you shouting now.
Because I didn't say anything else in this turn yet. I just everyone sort of scattered away so that you'd have to choose someone, and he's a bit far away for them to get. So probably go for the Shabti. Obviously, everyone else is just too far away.
Poodling around now.
I tried to kill the Magnus Squig with that, but it just scattered away. Obviously, do anything. So it's last turn 6 for the Orcs.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, they charge the Ushabti. Is it War Boss?
War boss.
War Boss. I didn't quite kill him. Left one left on one wound, I think,
wound.
and then they finished him off quite easily.
Yeah.
Right. Also, you wanted to say they don't
Yeah,
have.
I messed up. I could get carried away with things. I just forgot. I've been saying they have the big red raggedy flag and they're frenzied, which is not true because they don't have the big red raggedy flag. They just have the angry lads
They
flag.
have a big red raggedy flag.
They have a big red flag, so they're frenzied.
Yeah.
But they don't have the bonuses that you get from the big red raggedy flag. So
they might have changed some things.
Might have changed some things, but yeah, I remember just now, and you can't go back now because I can't remember what else happened. So
I don't think it would have made too much
that's a
difference.
mistake, but I mean, yeah.
Bound to
So mostly the worst that could have not happened is I wouldn't have killed the Ushabti just now, and I would have still killed all the skeletons.
You still definitely killed the skeletons this turn.
To some extent, we'll work out the.
Let's see what the points are. Yeah, I'm quite
points
interested to see this. I find this quite a lot. Is that, and I remember this from fantasy as well. It's like, oh, it's quite even. Oh, don't know. And then the last 2 turns, like, oh shit, suddenly all like melted away at the end. So it's ended up that didn't help as well. If I still had my War Sphinx, and that was dead, that might make a big difference. I've lost the Prince as well. So we'll total up the points. It could be. I think it might be fairly close. I've still got both my war machines. They're not cheap. We'll see. Okay, so we have totaled up the points. Fairly close.
Fairly close. We totaled it up because of my mistake with the big red raggedy flag, which I didn't have. We kind of looked back and thought, I don't think I accidentally used it against the Stalkers.
No, I don't
think I would have killed it anyway.
Acropolis Knights.
Acropolis Knights. Against the Colossus, he killed it outright anyway.
And you had loads more attacks to come.
And loads more attacks, and the giant hadn't attacked yet, so that didn't
that's
matter.
Fine.
I think it only mattered against the skeletons.
It might have made a difference, possibly.
Well, given that I add on the extra...
And you only just killed them.
So I would have killed them in my turn. So,
yeah, definitely.
So basically, we tilted that without killing the Ushabti at the end.
Yeah.
And Orcs still won by over 100.
Yeah.
If we killed it with Ushabti, then I won easily. But
yeah, so
I feel better knowing that it is a clear victory even without that.
Yes,
I think that's the only time it would have made a difference.
So I scored 1,098.
And without the Ushabti, I scored 1,289.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, that's a mistake. That's annoying. But we look back and thought about what could have happened.
So much went wrong.
If the Fanatics had killed those 5 guys that they're supposed to, and one of them had gone that way, and had 2 war machines.
You still have both those war machines.
Yeah, and these guys would have been pointing that way.
Not only would you still have the points, they could have got points for killing something else.
Yeah. So it could have been different anyway. Just with the odd, slip of a 2-second later dice roll, and it just made a difference. So I'm amazed they're still alive.
Yeah.
I guess the thing is, no one targets them because they're just rubbish. So you think,
I
the Orcs because they're good.
I just tried to make them panic early on. When they didn't panic, it's like, okay, well, that's the end of targeting them. They are so annoying to kill.
They did very well.
Yeah,
they did really well.
Yeah, really good.
Having Frenzy and the War Boss in the unit, I actually quite like them with the War Boss in the unit. I have to say,
it makes them really dangerous. It's also the fact that he's strength 5 base.
Yeah.
So with the Ogre base strength 7, it means my Tomb Prince was strength 6 with a great weapon. So it goes up against your giant. It's like, well, there's only 4+2, and he could easily bounce off the giant. Yeah. When he's got strength 7 re-rolling stuff, he just carves through anything basically.
If I made them big uns as well,
can you make Black Orcs big uns?
Yeah.
Wow.
You can make any Orc big uns, I think.
Wow.
I think so. I'm not certain.
Well, if you can, then they'd be strength 5 then.
Yeah.
Okay. So the only thing that your ball boys did terrible.
Yeah.
Fanatics did terrible again.
Yeah, Fanatics did terrible.
They didn't do terrible. They just died. Like they didn't get a chance to do anything.
I did terrible in the sense that they rolled really badly on their armor saves. The one time they had to make them.
That's it.
And they only have 1 wound. They're big, but they have 1 wound because they're cavalry. So.
My MVPs were the skeleton skirmishers.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have been because they should be dead, but
Yeah.
and the War Sphinx actually. I was
And the Sepulchre.
oh yeah,
and
the
the
Necropolis
Necropolis
Knights.
Knights. I mean, they
Yeah,
killed
really
all the
pleased
war
with them.
boys.
They're crazy.
They killed a huge unit ball, but they were expensive, that unit ball boys.
I
And
was
the
not
BSB as
expecting
well.
them to do that well.
They got a lot of points for you.
And the War Sphinx did much better than I thought it would.
Yeah.
I didn't have any expectations.
Basically killed that unit of orcs by
Killed the
itself,
unit of
pretty much. I
orcs.
think you might have fired...
I mean, it was lucky that you failed your leadership. If you hadn't, it'd probably still be there.
but with enough combat losses, you're going to fail it eventually.
Yeah. These didn't do anything. Basically, rubbish.
Yeah, I'm thinking not to bother bringing war machines. Or just bring one if there's points left.
Yeah.
Because they're so literally hit and miss.
Yeah. The difference with the Tomb King ones is that you can sort of tech into them, so to speak. If you take Death Magic, I think it's called. Is it called Death? Yeah, Law of Death.
Yeah.
You can minus leadership, and then they get Skulls of Focus -1. So you're forcing Panic Tests at -3 leadership then.
Yeah.
That's the only
If I
thing,
brought
really.
Orc Bullies on these two...
Is that giving extra wounds?
Basically, you've got an Orc that can fight against the people.
Yeah.
And they have a high leadership.
Yeah.
So potentially you could have brought Orc Bullies, which I don't think I did. If I did,
We'll find out you did.
so annoying. Don't think I did. I very think I didn't. No.
Okay. But it might be an extra wound as well, so it's probably
It is an extra wound.
pretty good.
Yeah.
I liked that we had a game with no flyers.
Hmm.
It's just very different.
I liked having a game with no mounted heroes.
Yep,
as well.
I like that.
No mounted monsters.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that
It felt like units could do stuff.
yeah, and you had your characters in units that
Yeah.
you felt like bolted the units rather than just
Definitely felt like stuff,
being hero hammer.
stuff could do stuff. Like, I know the Orcs didn't, but they still took like 3 wounds off that Sphinx.
Yeah,
before
they
got
just
to
rolled.
rank, so they could do something.
I think you actually had quite bad luck with their wounds as well.
I did have quite bad
Didn't
luck with
really do
their
much.
dice
They
rolling.
could have killed the Sphinx.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Anyway.
enjoyed that game. It was really good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it again.
Yeah,
It was
awesome.
fun.
Cool. All right. Well, that'll do for now. Thanks a lot for watching.
See
See you next time.